Boys, what's up? Oh my god. I just saw that thing by Buddy and I got freaked out. Alright.
On this day, I see clearly. Rockstar, baby, everybody wants.
Boys, what's up? Welcome to another video here. No hockey gameplay this week, just because we doubled up on last week. But I always wanted to do one of these videos. I've seen these shop tours from the Sea Boys and the Cleese McFarland and all that, and I'm like, well, why don't we do one of those? Because we're starting out here. Hell of a rebuild year from last year, so we got some toys we got to show off now. So yeah, let's get to it. We'll start here. Start here with the International, the old diesel, brand new, or 2022, custom built, 540 engine, Cummins engine in it. We got the big wheels on it, which are really hard to find, so 24-inch wheels there, just a little smoother ride. Custom built from everything down. I remember even just picking out those fender flares there, which is pretty sweet. I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but it's really, the ride sits really high, even with like the 24-inch tires you'll see on our truck over there. This sits quite a bit higher, and that's just because of the airbags down here. You could notice it's real open in there. We'll show you on the inside. All right, boys, on the inside here, pretty nice. Everything's leather seats. Yeah, leather seats here, heated, air cooled, all the shebang. We got the bunk here. This is one thing I really like, the windows. Here, I'll zoom in a little more. The windows, very nice. We got the mini fridge, obviously, some storage compartments all up here, CB obviously. Some storage underneath. We got some coolant, just everything you kind of need. More storage. I said that was a mini fridge. But yeah, look at the seats, real nice. Got the leather going. Standard, obviously, because we're real truck drivers here.
18 speed.
18 speed, yep. So Jacob's calling out over there. 18 speed, nasty. Obviously, we got the dual fuel tanks there. Twice the mileage. Here you can see the little airbags. Quite a bit bigger than the spring ones you'd see on any other normal truck. But yeah, on to the next one. On to the next one, we got my 2017 Ford F-150. Me and Jacob just settled the debate. He said it was a 2.7 liter EcoBoost engine, but we checked and it was 3.5 liter, which is what I thought it was, because when I bought it in university, I was looking at a Raptor, but obviously being in university, you're not making money, so that I couldn't afford that. So this is the nicest one I could afford. This summer, if you weren't here, we obviously lifted it, put 35 mud grapplers on it. Moto Metal wheels. I didn't even order those wheels. I ordered Moto Metal Harley. Moto Metal 962s, but I got the 940 something. But I think they did a lot. It looks a lot better, anyways. 5-inch lift on it. Rough country lift. So that went well. It's been good so far. So yeah, mud grapplers. We got the foldable floorboards here. Tractable mirrors. We could have fucking washed the truck, but it's winter, so whatever. The interior is something I was really going after, because I didn't just want like all black or like all brown, a little mix. I was thinking about changing these out, putting carbon fiber stuff, and then carbon fiber gear shift. But I'm still kind of in the midst here. Like, do I really want to keep this truck, or now that I'm making money, do I want to buy a Raptor? Kind of like a debate. We'll see what happens. Another thing I was really looking for, the moonroof. I think that's pretty sweet, so had to get one of those. The display, it's not the nicest display on the market, but it'll do. Up here we got the display. I think it's really nice. I like it a lot. It's a little different. Like, I like how it's got the blue things with the brown, whatever those called. Yeah, we got like all digital display, which I use a hell of a lot, and then anything you could ever want, like fuel history. Where is that? Fuel history. So there's my fuel history, which is pretty cool. I like to monitor that. We have this change up here, so you can see the turbo, your fuel, all that. Also another thing, the back mirror, it's all done with up here, the electronics up here. So that's pretty cool. Also, this controls the whole thing. So that's it. And then this as well moves it up, either up or moves it back and forward, so you can have the sunroof if you want, which is really nice. And then also with my key and stuff, you can just knock the tailgate down. So that's not necessary, but it's a nice little feature that we got there.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We got my rig here, the 2017 F-150. I forgot what it was, an XLT. We got the 35s, KO2s on it with some Fast Series HD series. Got the 5-liter in it. Obviously a regular cab. Got the weight distribution, you know what I'm saying? Borla Attack exhaust. Basically bought the truck exactly how it came. Upgraded headlights and taillights on it. That's really it. Pretty basic interior. Let's just say this truck's seen some shit. It's a good work beater. Don't really clean the inside that much, because the fuck do you need to do that for? We don't like to, you know, show anything on the inside, but the only thing we like about this truck is the vroom vroom.
That was a good one.
Hey, get out of the way.
Oh, get him! Hook him up!
Oh, god damn, that thing sounds good. Yeah, I bought this, I don't know, fuck, it's gotta be like 5 years ago. Bought this thing basically straight out of high school. Since then, it's definitely seen better days. That's what you get with a lifted truck, right? I guess we'll move on to the old 7.3 now. Bought this truck 2 years into my construction career. Found it in a field. Beautiful piece of machinery. 7.3 350 dually, 5-speed manual transmission, manual 4x4. Yeah, other than that, steel bumper came with it. Exactly how it comes. We bought it with a nice tow truck until decided to have a fuel leak that I got to take the cab off for. So until then, till we can get that cab off, find a new cab, she sits. But she's always been a good old girl. No glow plug, so she don't start worth a shit, so we can't start it.
She's dead.
No, she's fucked. This beautiful piece of machinery here. I didn't buy this. I think it cost me a case of beer, and I had to drink it with the guy, and he said I could have it. So that's the story on this one. This one was originally supposed to go, the heart and transmission out of it was supposed to go in that one. That one used to be my high school truck, but some idiot drove that and blew that up. First time driving it. That thing's mint, but we're not even gonna try to go in there because it is just, well, I mean, if you can imagine a barn find, that's a barn find, that's for sure. Fuck, whatever, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
We're getting in there.
Got fucking parts all over the place. So, this was the radiator in it. As you can see, it's only a 1 core. It actually came out of a straight 6. So, you obviously took that out because definitely wasn't a straight 6. Fuck, where's the fucking hood thing on this thing?
That just covering that.
Yeah, I didn't want anything in it. This was a 350 Olds. Its name was the Rocket. I obviously started taking it apart. It was blown. It had an Eldorado 4-barrel intake, cammed up. Things running on dual 3-inch straight pipes right off the headers. Let's just say I had a lot of cops called on me when I was leaving for school in the morning. was not good. A lot of noise complaints.
Still do.
Yeah, that's two. Obviously, to fit the exhaust, I had to take out the front gas tank, so you can just. So I have a steel box in here that essentially drains into the original gas tank, because with this fucking thing, you could literally watch the meter going as you're driving. It took me a quarter tank to drive like 30 kilometers. So obviously, basic old truck interior here. Reverse lights are here because they couldn't be wired into the new system of that. Gauges on the dash, gauges here, shifter up in the air, because you know we like to shift up high. People like to know we're shifting. Obviously the beautiful red leather interior. You had to pay extra for this back in the day. And it's getting a little bit ratty, but yeah, it was definitely an interesting truck to take to high school, that's for sure. I mean, if it had a battery in it or a motor that tried to even turn over, we could probably show you, but it's a nice push button start. We had push button before push button was even in trucks. Like, god damn it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Should have, you know, done something with that back in the day. And moving on to the other rig, this is an 07 International 990i. Basically the exact same truck as that, but this was one of our this is one of the ones that was really good to us. My old man used to drive this. Me and him picked it up back in Alberta like 6 years ago, something like that. It was a great running truck. It came from Alberta, so it wasn't governed. Absolutely sweet to drive a truck ungoverned. That is probably one of the coolest things ever. You don't ever think of these things going fast, but when you don't got a trailer, they're fucking fast. This one, Cummins, what do they call this one? An ISX 15, I think? I don't know. These numbers all go together in my head. 525 horse. I don't even know if we want to go in the inside, because it's, well, it's got 2 million miles on it, so
yeah,
that's quite a lot of miles.
Yep.
Fuck off, Harvey. Go. But yeah, great truck. We actually had 2 other ones of this, did we not?
Yep.
Yeah, we had 3 of these at one point. One 2.5 million kilometers, sorry, not miles, kilometers. We in Canada, we use kilometers.
Yep.
2.5 million kilometers. The other one had 2.2, and that one was a hunk of shit. But that was a 2010, that wasn't an 07, that was a 2010. This one was a good one. This one was sweet. Pulled like hell. Just a tremendous piece of engineering,
yes, sir,
machinery.
So this exterior, a lot different. Not leather seats, not black. Steering wheel's a lot different. We got like a little, it's like a cover over this wooden steering wheel. But that's pretty sweet. Obviously nothing electronic up here with all this stuff here. All standard, obviously. Yeah, a lot lighter color compared to the other one. Oh boy, it's not loading. Yeah, it's more of a brown interior back here. Longer bunk here. We don't got a fridge in this one. See, there's a spot for a fridge, but we got all storage compartments you need there. I believe that comes out and folds to make it bunk beds.
This? No. This one doesn't have the bunk bed application. Okay. This was, I think, for
TV?
No, I don't think it's a TV.
Storage?
I think, yeah, it's just storage, and it's got a mirror in here. It's a where you do your makeup.
Oh,
yeah.
Sweet. But yeah, this is a lot longer box. A lot more room back here for activities.
Friends of the road.
Yep.
All right. Well, this used to be a good-looking piece of machine. This was my old man's first truck he bought. I think he ordered this one from Ford in 2005.
Yeah, he custom built.
Or no, I think it was in 2004.
He had to custom build it because it is standard, and my dad really liked driving standard. Obviously, he's a trucker. So yeah, that's why it's custom.
6-liter Power Stroke for you guys that know anything about diesel engines or engines that are fucking terrible. I think it's been through 2 motors, 3 turbos, 2 sets of injectors. Let me tell you, like, the amount of money that they got sunk into this thing, probably should have just bought 3 brand new trucks. $50,000 truck back in the day, 55 I believe, and we probably put 75, 100 into it. Stainless steel exhaust, so the exhaust is the only thing about not coming apart. Everything else is pretty much, I guess that's solid still. That's not. That's definitely not solid still. Going back to the custom piece, this is one of the things that my old man always really wanted was the sliding glass window. He hated the straight back windows, and honestly, it's a very convenient way to get into these trucks because they never work right. You literally just push them and slide them. You break into these trucks so easy. Actually, back in the day, we did have somebody break into it, but they couldn't steal it, which I found funny. They punched the locks in, and the truck was still there when it came out. All the locks were punched in, the door was open.
Didn't know how to drive standard.
Yeah, I must not know how to drive standard. That's a weird thing to do. I haven't seen that cup in probably 10 years. Yeah, obviously the standard, full recline on the seats for, I think I was the last one to drive this. I think I drove this right when I got my license. Drove this to school until it blew up. And then once it blew up, you gonna go for a ride? So, again, it sits. Joshua's got plans for it. I want to scrap it, but...
Yeah, what do you think? Jacob thinks, well, he just said to scrap it, but he said he wanted to build into a SEMA truck, kind of like the Seaboys. I think we should turn it into a monster truck, which would be a lot cooler. So you're going to have to let us know in the comments. What should we do? Scrap it, SEMA truck, monster truck? Let us know.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Its plow is sitting over there. It hasn't seen its plow in fucking, I don't know, probably since 2010. I don't know. It's a good piece of history too, right? Mm-hmm. My old man was very proud of this truck. He said it was his first actual brand new custom truck. Maybe another 40 grand and it could be new again. Oh, 40 grand just in body work, not in anything else.
Yep. All right, now on to the barn.
And this is where the bikes like to rest their head while they're not getting the shit kicked out of them. This is my 2020 CRF 450R. Well, obviously I bought this around this time last year. Bought it from Lockhart's Odyssey. It's a Gopher Dunes practice bike, so pretty much it was just exactly how it came. Got the Pro Circuit dual exhaust on it. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to go with a 2020 450, because I believe that was the last year, right? Yep. That they did the dual exhaust. So I was just looking 3 a.m. middle of the night. We're looking at quads actually, and I found this and I'm like, oh fuck, we're sending it. It was a good price, so bought it. Got it all installed into my hands. And ever since then it's all been downhill. We got the custom bent rad job from my crash at what was that, Eagle's Nest? Yeah, so we got a black racing stripe from my boot down it. I don't think this thing, oh no, one time it's seen a power washer. Other than that, fuck it. It's a Honda, she'll go. Doesn't matter if she looks pretty or not, unlike this hunk of shit. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the bike. Oh, cold. That's it for your ears, eh? Should have worn muffs. Oh!
Alright boys, so on to mine obviously. Same thing as Jacob's 2020 Honda. Mine bought stock, had less than 2 hours on it. Bought it from a place in London. Was pretty stoked to get it. Obviously I want to pimp it out, make it mine. You buy a dual exhaust Honda. You gotta get some Yoshimura pipes on it, like Jacob's, but they're Gopher Dunes is sponsored by them, and so yeah. That's what this bike is, what made me get back into dirt biking again. I saw Ken Roxon rocking the red plate for red bikes, obviously. The Yoshimiura's just look so sick, like the reds, it looked kind of dust when Eli Tomac was on it with the red and black. Now it's all red, so it looks a lot better, I think. So back into it again. Gone through a couple different stages with the graphics. I don't know if you want to see the wall back there. We fucked up with the plastic, didn't actually fit. So finally got it all done. Yeah, finally got it all finished. We built these new wheels, got MX34s on there. Got the DID Dirt Star rims. We got the hubs, red powder coated hubs. Those are aftermarket, which is a whole thing. And yeah, that was a whole mess this summer trying to get those ready, because I ordered a pair of pair of hubs, but the rear one was messed up. It was a 38 spoke instead of a 32 spoke, so it didn't fit the rim we had, so it was either buy new hubs or buy new rims, and it was a lot easier to buy new hubs, so we bought new hubs. So I got another pair of hubs that I'm trying to sell. Well, I haven't listed them or anything yet, but I'm probably gonna sell them. New wheels, obviously. What else have we done? We got my Yoshimura exhaust, which is probably like the first thing I did when I had enough money. I'm like, I need that so bad. We got Hinson clutch down here. New brake. We had a little red anodized stuff. It's got little spikes in there, so it's a little grippier. That's by Moose. We got some Raptor foot pegs, which I really love, by the way. They it's like almost like gluing your feet onto the pegs. It's pretty cool. What else we got? New seat cover. I mean, not new seat. It's got these little ripples in here, so you don't slide around on the bike. You're always kind of like center in perfect spot. More graphics, obviously. Obviously, the Yoshimura exhaust, which I was so happy about. I really love that. It was really beef up the bike. And just on the same side over here, we got the new DID chain, or not new. We got the DID gold chain here. So we got some Elite axle blocks, which are red, which I really like. Obviously, the MX-34 tires. Which are sweet. And then over here, just the same thing, foot peg. The gear shift is basically the same as this one. For some reason, it feels really close compared to the stock ones. I don't know if that's because of the lever or if it's these foot pegs being a little higher, because they had the options where you could go -5 down, -5 millimeters down, and -5 millimeters back. And I didn't do that, I just chose the normal ones. So that might be the problem. Well, it's not really a problem, it's just something you gotta deal with. And then also we got the red oil filter cap by Works Connection. So it's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't even address this. New grips, obviously. We got the ARC clutch lever, which I really wanted because they look sick. And then ARC brake lever over here. One thing about Hondas is they have it so you have to pull the clutch in every time. The race teams, there's a wiring harness and it's flipped. They always flip it back. Like Jacobs was right off the bat. You just hit the start button. You don't have to hold the clutch. It starts. But this clutch lever, it didn't come with the thing where it sends a sensor that hey, it's pulled in. So they just left that on and tied it down somewhere in here. And so like it's basically the same thing as Jacobs now. I don't have to pull in the clutch, because it's always pulled down, it says. So, yeah. And we're on to the older bikes here. First one, obviously we got the XR70, which is my first bike. I got it when I first learned to count to 100. So technically I still haven't earned it yet. But yeah, end of grade 1, I got that. Probably rode it every day during the summer unless it was raining or storming. Even then I'd still go and ride it just around the farm, the fields and trails and whatnot. Never did too much on the track. Just learned a piece of information. I didn't show the 110 because the 110 is currently at the shop right now. But this is actually the 110. Like it's carbureted obviously instead of fuel injected. But I always thought that when I was riding the 110, like the first 3 gears just feel exactly the same as this one, like the ratio or not. Just obviously this is carbureted, the 110's fuel injected, and yeah, so that was pretty cool to learn about that. Yeah, might rebuild it because we got all these parts here from the 110 build. I got rid of a bunch of things, so I think we might take it to our guy and see if we can beef it up a little bit more. Maybe beef it up or just restore it because it doesn't run right now. We gotta figure out what's wrong with it, so maybe we'll do that this winter. So we got a bunch of spare parts, so we'll beef it up a little bit. And then next we got the RM85, which was my bike when I graduated grade 3, I guess. Obviously, as you can see, it's torn to fucking bits. My brother's was kind of looking at it, fooling around, seeing what's wrong with it because it doesn't run either anymore. We might take it to the same guy to rebuild both of them, which would be pretty sweet. Rebuild it, get some gold rims on there, make it look like an actual factory bike. But for now, it just sits here. Yeah, I got that in grade 3. I never really was a fan of the 2-stroke, so I didn't ride it too much, too often. Well, I rode it, but not like every day. Like I rode that bike, and going from a 70 to an 85, where it's a 4-stroke versus a 2-stroke, was a whole change. I couldn't even stand on that bike. Like if it was straight up, I'd have to like hop onto it. So that explains that. This bike actually got stolen when we used to keep everything at our Uncle Joe's. It was in one of the kills, and someone stole it and then sold it to our neighbor. Yeah, sold it, took all the plastics off, painted this stuff, which makes it look so stupid. Like,
well, the plastics are still there.
Plastics are still there, but the graphics are gone, and then the number plates are sprayed black. Obviously, they changed
the factory grips.
Yeah, they changed the factory grips. And it doesn't even make sense. They're just worse because we had the waffles before.
Well, I think they're BMX grips.
Oh really?
I think they're fucking BMX grips because.
Yeah. I guess they're just flat. There's no waffle. There's no half waffle. I don't know who would ever use no waffle. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so let us know in the comments. Do you think we should do that this winter? Well, before summer. Like we got like. It's mid-winter right now, so we got like 3 or 4 months before nice weather probably shows up. So we got some time. I think we should do it. But yeah, so I guess that's everything. Yeah, I guess that's all the toys that we got. So yeah, hell of a year. Can't wait to see what happens with the... Sorry, shut up. Can't wait to see what happens next year when we make this video and see how many more toys we got and stuff, because we got some plans in the works. It's just a matter of putting it in the right place. Merch, I'm going to start coming out with merch soon. Me and my manager and publicist have been working on that, and a lot of you guys have been asking, like, is there ever going to be any merch or anything like that? So we'll get that in the works. Well, it is in the works. Just gotta get the time to do it. And so yeah, hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for 2024. It's going to be pretty nuts. Harley, what do you want? So
whoa,
yeah.
whoa. How do you stop that?
What?
You said you were in university at the time. Which
Button's off. What?
How do you stop recording?
No. What? On to the next one. We got my 2017 Ford F-150. Now I don't even know what I was gonna say.